Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. Let me go and set up this room real quick and then we can get started. So it's 6:21 right now. Market is opening in about 9 minutes. Just finish setting this up real quick and then we'll get started with our analysis of US 30 for the day. Let's see. All right, looks good here. All right, today is Friday, December 17th. Looks good. Let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. All right, guys, morning. People are making their way in right now. Let's see, I'm gonna finish setting up the room real quick and we'll get started. So today is Friday, December 17th. Happy Friday, everybody. Let me just finish getting this all figured out. I think we should be good to go. Looks like we should be good for the most part. All right, guys, 6:23 right now. We got about 7 minutes till market open. You can see US 30s in pretty much bearish all morning since London open over here. Taking a look at the news this morning, I don't think there's anything today aside from the FOMC later at 10 o'clock. So nothing till like 10 o'clock. You'll probably see some pre-market moves. So we might see price drop a little bit lower, just consolidate a bit before it swings up around 10 when Fed member Waller speaks. Other than that, looking at the futures for today, pretty much all of the indexes are in the red. Dow is down 209 points, S&P is down 34 points, Nasdaq's down 155 points, oil's down, 10-year bond is down. Pretty much everything here is, for the most part, all red right here. Morning, Maria. Morning, Mauricio. Morning, Nick. Morning, everyone. Nick said Dow is pretty much green. The Dow's pretty red, Nick. I think you might be so I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but I mean it's actually all red right now. The Dow. If you're looking at the index, Nick, the stock market isn't open yet. So this is from yesterday. This hasn't been updated yet. So this hasn't been updated. This is from yesterday. The entire index is completely red right now. So it's down 200 points. All of them are red right now. US 30 is down, S&P is down, Nasdaq's down, oil's down, and the 10-year bond is down right now. So yeah, US 30 is actually all red right now. It's not green at all. When the market does open at 6:30, this will be updated. This stuff hasn't been updated yet. You can see the last time it was updated was on 12/16, which was yesterday, before market close. It doesn't update until the market actually opens. So we'll see that shortly. You can see right now it's now unchanged. There's nothing there. Yeah, you're good, Nick. I think you're just confused because you're probably looking at the index over here, and you can see now it says unchanged, right? Because the market hasn't opened yet. So it'll open in about 5 minutes, but it's actually all red right now because you can see the futures data updates. This has been updated. You can see here it's been updated pretty recently, about 10 minutes ago. But the actual index hasn't been updated yet. Oh, you're good, Nick. Morning, Matt. Morning, Peter. Morning, Dumas. Morning, Lisa. Morning, everyone. Yeah, I thought you were joking around first, Nick. Morning, Maddie. I thought you were being sarcastic. But yeah, the market isn't open yet. It will be opening in about 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes, we can check the stock index, and then this stuff will all light up right here. Other than that, guys, happy Friday. Today is Friday, December 17th. Market is opening shortly. Looking at the fundamentals, it's currently bearish right now. Looking at retail sentiment, it's currently 60% short, which is good. We'll probably be looking for some buys, maybe not now specifically, but when the market does open and as we get midway through market. Generally on Fridays, I don't usually trade, guys, so I'm going to be a bit careful today, a little more, actually more careful than I am normally. I treat Fridays similar to Mondays, right? Mondays are risky because the market just opens and price has not been stabilized yet. Friday is also a bit risky because a lot of people pull out of the market before market close for the weekend, since majority of people don't hold trades over the weekend. So for this here on US 30, if I see something really good, then I'll take the trade. If I don't see anything that's like, nothing out of the ordinary, then obviously I'm going to wait. So I'll just mark this up here, 630. I'll just mark up the clean chart here so that we can follow it as it moves along the way. All right, so the clean chart's all marked up right there for US 30. So that's good right there. Looking over at the normal chart over here, I'll mark this up at 630 as well. So market is opening in about 3 minutes, guys. So as you can see, the fundamentals are currently bearish right now. Looking over at the technicals right here, we have a bearish bias. Reason for that is because price is below the pivots and the trend meter is red. Looking over here at the 3 minute, same situation. Price is below the pivots and the trend meter is red. Lastly, looking over here on the 10 minute, you can see that price is below the pivots and the trend meter is red as well. So looking at all these time frames right here, we have a bearish bias with regard to fundamentals, pre-market, and with regard to technicals. So other than that, we will be anticipating any possible moves when the market opens. I think when the market opens, we'll probably get a bearish move for a bit. But I think eventually from like 10 to 12, it's going to swing back up. So we might be bearish. This is what might happen. I think on open, we'll probably have a bullish move, and then it'll come back, a bullish move to the upside, and it'll come back down further. And then we'll get some consolidation. We'll get some more consolidation. And then we'll get a correction back to the upside. And then on market close, we'll get a drop right back down as people sell off for the weekend. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. But, that's pretty much kind of what I see happening over here with regard to the market. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen, but that's my guess. It'll probably have a bullish move on the beginning, then it'll come right back down because the fundamentals are still red, unless the fundamentals open on the good side. But it looks like all of the indexes are actually red right now. So it just might continue dropping. Who knows? We'll follow it and we'll see what happens from here. Anyways, looking at the CNBC this morning. Yes, the stock futures are down as selling in tech stocks continue. So let's see what happens here. Market is now opening in about 4 seconds. Morning, Fahad. Morning, Patricia. Morning, Matthew. Morning, iPhone. Morning, everyone. So here we go. Here is market is now open. You can see price making that bullish move just like I anticipated, but I think it's going to come right back down. So there goes that bullish move right there. I wouldn't hop into it, obviously. Let's pull up the fundamentals real quick, see where everything is sitting. Currently 199 points in the red. So as you can see, fundamentals are still red. Exactly what we anticipated earlier. It's still red. Price is doing the temporary push to the upside, and I think it's going to come right back down because the fundamentals are straight red. So I wouldn't enter this for a buy. Let's see what happens next, because I do anticipate price to come right back down. So swing to the upside. This is what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to mark up opening price. So I wouldn't enter any buys right now, guys. Looking at price is currently pushing up right now, but looking at the fundamentals, it's still all red. The entire stock index is red. So I think it's going to come right back down. It's just a fake out from the opening. And you can see there we have it starting to come right back down. It's playing out pretty much like we were anticipating. Yeah, it's gonna be a matter of time. So guys, just a reminder, today's Friday. Friday is usually risky. So if you guys don't have to trade today, I recommend just price hitting the market out. I'm probably just gonna be, well, if I see something really good, then yeah, I'll take it. But if not, then obviously, I'm just gonna sit out the market. But yeah, looking at this candle right here, this could possibly be the breakout if it closes a strong red candle. So this would technically be the breakout right here, guys. Not sure if anyone wants to take it, but I think it's going to be a bit risky. I'm probably not going to take it. I'll just wait. Or what I'll do, if I do take it, I'll probably take it later, not like necessarily right now. Let's see. Market tool. Let's see if my depth market tool is fixed yet. So as you can see, price is coming down. Check the 3-minute real quick. There's nothing there. 10-minute real quick, nothing there either. See if there's any snipes running off of that. No, not necessarily. Let's see, I'll mark this up right here, 6:30 daily. We won't be taking the daily today. Obviously, it's Friday, so we can't take the daily. But yeah, looking at price right here, this is still a breakout. I'm not in it. Just gonna wait to see what happens with price here. I kind of would want there to be some sort of confirmation before I enter it, like some sort of different strategy entry. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out. We're not in this position. I'm not in the position. We just marked it up to show you guys where the breakout would technically be if we decided to take it. Looking at fundamentals here, they're still pretty bearish. Looking over here at the at the stock index, it's pretty bearish. So looking at everything here, it's kind of indicating that price is going to come down. However, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of fake outs here. So that's why I'm not in the position yet. I'll be looking for entries within it. So we'll see what happens here. Let's see. Yeah, it's just no point. Nice, Maddie took it right there. So it's probably gonna hit CP. If I can catch it for a small little drop here. No, I'm not gonna chase it at this point. It's too far down already. Nice. So Maddie just got funded. Maddie passed his verification, his third verification. So he's on his third funded account now. So great work right there, Maddie. Yeah, I missed it. I was planning on putting a sell stop there and catching as it drops, but I totally missed it because it came down too fast. It's probably gonna hit CP now. As it goes, maybe it's gonna catch a little bit of it. Let me see if I can catch a little bit of it that drops the last 10 pips right here. So I just entered for a speculative sell, but there you go. I just caught the last drop of it, guys. So I knew it was going to hit TP right here. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to enter a little 10 pip, right? Or 100 pip actually. And I just caught it. It was a small little move there. That's not something that that's not something that I normally recommend, but when I see it dropping like this and I already think it's going to drop, I missed the entire move. I should have entered the sell stop here when it came up. but I already saw it close below this low right here. I know it wasn't established as a low, but price came down, retested, came back down, and then I just took it for like the last little drop right here. Because you can kind of tell, I mean, if you guys have been watching the breakout, if it does this fake out right here where it comes up and comes back down, it usually plays out, especially if the fundamentals are very strong, like this right here. You know, the fundamentals stayed red. So if you guys remember my analysis from this morning before we even came on the live, I mentioned that that was going to happen, right? I said price was going to come up and it was going to come right back down. It did exactly what we anticipated. So that's why I felt comfortable about taking the last little drop there. It's not something that I do recommend, because what happens sometimes is if you chase the move too far down, then you can get caught in some whipsaw action. But thankfully it played out. I should have just put a wider stop loss and trailed it down, but it's okay. I just got out. I made 1,500 off that, which is not horrible for Friday. So we're not going to count this as a trade. Obviously, I'm not going to count this as a trade for today because, you know, I didn't really say I was going to take it. It was kind of just off the speculation of it coming back down, because I didn't want to chase it if it didn't close below here, but it did. So that's why I took it. Anyways, back to we're looking at over here. I'm going to pull this back down. Also, the reason why I took that there is because you can see right here, we had the opening price, right? So on the clean chart over here, I marked this up already, and you can see how price came up and then came right below the opening price. This is the pattern that always plays out, right? Price will have a direction. It'll come back up, and then from that point, it'll do one of two things. It'll either continue up higher, or it'll come back below. And you can see right here, price came up off this green candle, came back below right here and closed, confirming the continuation to the downside. And that's why I entered here for a small little sell, just to finish up the breakout entry right there. I probably could have held it a lot longer. I could have held it a lot longer, but you know, I was just trying to finish up that trade. So looks good for the most part. Other than that, we'll start looking for some normal trades here. So I was able to walk a little something off that. Other than that, let's see. Nice. Paul took it as well. I took it 0.75 off the breakout. He locked in that. I just saw your message, Randy. Yeah, no. That was a risky move. I mean, the reason why I was like so inclined to take the move is because it's so far out from the sessions, right? If the sessions were like down here, like these previous session high lows, if they were like around this area, I wouldn't have taken it. But it was out in the open, so you can see that there's so much there's so much space here for the price to move, right? There's no areas for it to stop. There's no support. There's nothing really there to have it bounce back up. So that's another reason why I anticipated to drop further. You know, my analysis from this morning played out, plus it came below the opening price, plus there was nothing here to stop it from dropping. So that's why I was okay with taking that trade there. And sometimes, guys, when you guys trade, you know, if you guys have been trading something long enough, like how we've been with US 30, if you get intuition that price is going to go and it's going to fall in with your analysis, because the thing is, we already anticipated to drop. If you think the trade's going to play out with your analysis and you're really confident, then, you know, go for it. That's something that I always have to remind people. A lot of people in the group, not in the group, but just in general, want something that's guaranteed. Nothing's going to ever be guaranteed, guys. If you feel comfortable with the position, go ahead and take it, especially if it lines up with your previous analysis. So it's good right there. Also for this right here, on the 10-minute, I was looking at this from earlier when we drew the zone here. I saw that there was no zones for like a while. Like the zones were way down here when we were drawing this one. So that's why when it came down to this point off the 1 minute, I was like, okay, it's going to have to drop to, you know, to some extent. So great work right there, guys, for whoever caught it. It's not going to count as one of the official trades, but, you know, for you guys who did listen and anticipated the drop like we did, great job, because it was a nice profit to catch right there. So congrats to Maddie. Maddie just passed his verification for his third account. He now has, I think, third funded account. So man, just like I mentioned before, guys, if you guys don't give up and you guys continue with your consistency, you guys should be great. Man, next year's gonna be crazy. Now you got 3 funded accounts. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun year for you. It's gonna be like me, bro. Life literally changed once I got funded on my first FTMO, and then I got my second one, and now it's nice, man. Smooth sailing. All right, see what we got over here. Snipe. So I'm just putting up the strategies here. There's no snipes available. There's no daily available. We're not even going to take the daily if it does become available because it is Friday. Looking at the 3 minute here, nothing off the 3 minute. Now back to the 1 minute over here, nothing here as well. B, sit down. We never managed to hold a breakout. Always take out like halfway, LOL. B, so if that's a problem for you, then just lower your lot size. Because I could already tell that your problem is probably that you get scared of holding the trade for the full move, right? And it's probably because the lot size is too big. You see too much profit come and go. You see too much risk come and go, right? You go into drawdown heavily and then you just get scared, or you go into too much profit and you just want to pull out because you get you feel like you want to save your profits. So what I do recommend is if you still feel worried about that, B, just lower your lot size so that you can increase your confidence. Once you trust the strategy and the trades that you're taking, then you can go back to whatever your normal lot size was. Because I think that's the main thing for a lot of people. It's their trade psychology, right? That they're not used to seeing these big profits. They're not used to seeing these big moves that, people get nervous and they don't want to hold on to the position for the full move. Or even in some instances like me where I got in late and I just caught the last bit of the move. It goes both ways. So that's one way to fix it if you're still having issues with that. I know it's going to suck because you want to get the full profit and you want to get the big profit, but just seeing trades play out to full TP will build your confidence. So the next time around, you'll be able to let it run. Or you can just set your TP and stop loss and just let it be. That's another way of doing it. But I think for the most part, you're probably just worried because of the risk is too high, which is normal. I still feel that way sometimes too. It's why I lower my lot size when I'm not 100% positive about the trade. Yeah, Maddie said 58% short now. People are buying the dip. I agree. So see that right now? Yeah, people are buying the dip or they're closing out of their sells, which makes sense. Yeah, B said I'll most likely be lowering it after I'm funded on these, but for now I gotta pass. Yeah, I agree, B. That's really what it is. You just gotta be consistent with your risk, so that you're gaining at least 1 to 3% a day. Because one thing that I do, guys, or what I used to do is I don't look at profits. I look at percentage gains. That'll keep you from being greedy and that'll keep you from closing out positions early. Because the thing is, like, if you have 100K count, if you're making 1,000 off a trade, that's a 1% gain. If you look at it as a 1% gain versus 1,000 profit, it makes a huge difference with your trade psychology, because you're not looking to make profits, you're looking to make percentage gains. All right, so US 30 is still dropping slightly over here. Price is still dropping a little more. Exactly, and what Paul just said right here, or just pay attention to wins. That's what I do now. I don't even look at profits and I don't look at percentage gains at all. I just look at wins. Even if I have a half win, it's a win for me. And if you just keep winning and you don't lose, then your profits will just keep stacking up over time. Yeah, this thing is still tanking. Yeah, Charlie said might bounce up from here. Yeah, Charlie said look at the 15th. So like right here, we got the support. So you guys can see the support that that Charlie just mentioned right there. Can bounce right off there. And you can see the huge wick right there, right? See the big wick right here? It's just big. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Maddie said should have held a breakout and trailed it with a stop. I agree. That'd have been good. All right, Maddie. It's all good. It's Friday though. It's too risky to be holding trades like that, especially on a day like this. Well, thankfully today the market's moving smoothly, right? It's just a quick drop. Usually on Friday, you'll see price go back and forth all day. But even if we get a swing to the upside right here, guys, I'm probably not going to take any buys. Not until the fundamentals have changed. Fundamentals are pretty heavy. Damn, they're down 400 points, almost 500 points for the day. That's crazy. The entire stock index is completely red. There's a couple of green stocks here, but they're not very green at all. Merck and Co is the only one that's up 1 point. Everything's up less than 1 point. Goldman Sachs is down 13 points. Damn. What's going on with Goldman Sachs today? Yeah, all the indexes are red. Dow is down 466 points. S&P is down 50 points. NASDAQ's down 180 points. Russell 2K is down 10 points. The VIX is up 2 points, but okay, you can see right here. So check this out. Raising rates would be a positive event for the U.S. economy, New York Fed's Williams says. So guess what? Fed is speaking at 10 o'clock today, right? Right here. So what do you think is going to happen at 10 o'clock? 10 o'clock right here. What do you think is going to happen around here? Price is going to recover back to opening price, and it's probably going to skyrocket right back up. You guys can see exactly what we were mentioning, right? So everything that I mentioned this morning is doing exactly what we just anticipated, right? I said price was going to drop, probably consolidate a bit, or it'll drop, come back up a little bit, consolidate, and recovery back to the upside. So that's my guess, right? Because the thing is, if the Fed says it's good for the economy, it's gonna be good for US 30 over here. The economy is good, US 30 is good, right? Because US 30 is the top 30 US stocks in the US. So we'll see what happens. But you guys can probably expect a bullish move at some point later mid-market. You guys got to keep in mind today's Friday though, so you guys don't want to be holding on to trades for too long. But yeah, here we go. As price continues to drop lower. You can see that price is now going into consolidation. We got a high here that's pending. There we go. Lower. All right. So looking at this here, you can see price is now going into consolidation at this point. See what happens here. Paul said NASDAQ down 177 points. Same thing that happened Wednesday. Remember everyone? Yeah, pretty much the same thing. I mean, it's the same pattern that played out the other, the other days this week. I think it happened on Monday as well. Paul said with an overextended downtrend like this, I would wait for a correction of some sort about 30 minutes, like what happened on Wednesday. I agree 100%, Paul. This is why I'm being very careful with like what trades we decide to take, because it's just not the time to enter any trades right now, right? The correction's happening right here. It's not going to be a strong correction, but it's going to be a correction to some extent. I think it's just going to create a range. So price will probably come up and it'll create a range within this area. And then when it creates a range, it's just going to keep ranging until it chooses its direction. I think it's going to keep dropping a bit before it, or just ranging, like a big range, but not necessarily pushed to the upside, just a range until the Fed speaks today at 10. The Fed's speaking in about 3 hours. So we got 3 hours until then. I'm glad I caught something already. I'll put a screenshot of that up there. Of the profits. I didn't even do that. Let's see. decent profit off that right here, off my copier. Oh. Got that. And got that. All right, so let me post my profits real quick for this right here. Right, there's my personal. There's my MFF. There's my copier. And there's my main FTMO. So let me show you guys my profits real quick for that trade that we took earlier. I didn't post it up yet. So this right here is my main account, made 35 off that. Here's my MFF, made 1,390. Here's my copier, made 1,490. And then here's my main account with the green dash right here, because I hit TP for 1,490. So decent profits all around for those. Nothing too crazy, but you know, nice profits. K2 US 30 breakout entry. So there you go, right there. So I mean, it's not bad. I'm up like what, like over a little over 5K for this morning, or not, actually not really. So I'm like 1390 plus 1490 plus 1490 plus 30, about 4,400. Not bad for this morning so far across my accounts. Casey over here, he caught that sell as well, locked in 327. Nice work, Casey. And then his other account 267. So he caught both of those sells, but his copier is kind of lagging. So same situation with me over here with my MFF not necessarily locking the full profit. Same with Maddie over here. So Maddie over here, congrats. He just got funded off his FTMO. This is his third account. So you can see right here, he only had to make half profit. He hit it. He's all done. He just needs to pass the 10 trading days. So congrats to Maddie over here. Probably by next week, he should get funded on that account. So it looks good. Other than that, if you guys have profit to share, you can go ahead and put them in. Otherwise, we'll add them later. So anyways, back to the charts over here. Not really much to look at this point. You can see that it's coming right back down just as to where we anticipated. Price pulled back a little bit for a small correction, but then it's just coming right back down below. If this closes below this line, this would be an entry for all three strategies. So this would be a good entry for us to take. However, if it doesn't close below the line, then actually this is kind of risky because the candle is kind of big. So I would probably hold off. I wouldn't enter it right away. This candle is just way too big. It's gonna have to pull back a bit, seems like. It might not even close below the line. And there's no sell signal there. Okay, so there's the entry right there. Oh man, it's just moving too fast. What the fuck? That's so weird. That's whack. I try to get it and it just closed me out. It just moved too fast. Yeah. So it closed me out at like 190 profit. It moved way too fast, guys. So I try to enter it too. Yeah, it looks like a lot of you guys here caught it, but it yeah, everyone here only got small profit off that. I try to catch it, it's just too fast. Volatility is so high. As it pulled up and pulled back down, it literally it triggered my TP as soon as I entered it. Yeah, this thing is too volatile right now. Let me check my account. Sorry, cough real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm still sick, man. It's freaking annoying. I thought I'd be better by now, but I'm still kind of sick. I'm taking medicine now, so it's not as bad. But yeah, here, let me just send you guys that real quick for whoever. I mean, it looks like a lot of you guys caught it with me here. I made a small profit off it. My MFF actually gave me more profit because it was so laggy. I only got 190 off my FTMO, but I got 390 off my MFF. So let me see this real quick. Oh, I got a lot off my other FTMO. So my other FTMO I actually got 690. But on my main account, I only got, this is crazy. I'll show you guys my profits right now. My profits are like way different. Like way different. That's crazy. Yeah. Tommy said, yeah, you didn't come out last night, asshole. Yeah, Tom, what'd you guys do last night? Man, Tommy hit me like at 10:30. And he's like, dude, let's go out. I'm like, bro, I'm sick, man. What are you talking about? Let me just send you this real quick. Tommy's like, yeah, excuses. All right, let me just post this up in the group real quick so that you guys can see. Oh man. All right, so let me just get a little screenshot of this so that you guys can see what this was. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for it to pull back a bit, but when it pulled back just slightly, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna enter it. As soon as I entered it, that thing just shot down and it closed me out like literally like at the same point. Cause this thing, so this is the strategy that we were looking for. If you guys remember here, let me just add this up right here. And I'll give a screenshot of my profits as well, just to show you guys how wild that was. This is usually why we don't trade on Fridays, because the market moves moves pretty crazy. All right, so you can, here, I'll show you real quick. The differences in my profits were just so huge. Looking at this right here, this is my personal account. I made about 10 bucks off that, so 44 total for the day. This is my FTMO. I made 390. Total of 1,780 for the day. Again, right here, we have, this is my copier. I made 690, so a total of 2,108 for the day. And here's my main account. This is my main one. You can see the green line right here for hitting TP. If it hits TP, it literally went to where it was supposed to go. And I only got 190 off that, but I made a total of 1,608. So you can see the huge differences. My main account, which is supposed to have the most profit, made 190. My copier, which kind of lagged a bit because it was too fast, logged in 690. My MFF over here, which generally gives me less profits, gave me 390. And then my personal over here gave me 9 bucks, which I mean, you guys can see how crazy it is, right, between the markets. But I mean, profits. I'm not going to complain about it, but you guys can see that it did play out pretty crazy right there. So a nice profit. to US 30, 1 minute scalp. So hopefully you guys are all in profit for the day so far. Both of the trades that we looked at today kind of, I mean, they both hit. If you guys took the breakout, it hit. If you took this 1 minute here, depending on whether you close out in time, it should have hit as well. So Charlie over here, he has pretty much wins off that sell too, locked in 387. Nice work, Charlie. For the day, he's up 743. So nice work right there, Charlie. Looking at CSUK right here, locking a total of 4,000 for the day. Looks like he had a small, not a small, but a hefty loss right there, but made it right back with his other trades here. Took the sell as well, locking 800. Nice work, CSUK. Other than that, I think I'm good off this. D over here as well. D took the sell, locking a total of 636. Total profit of 621 for the day. Great work, D. And Charles over here just passes FTMO. So Charles here just got funded as well. So big congrats to Charles and for Charles and Maddie. So Charles and Maddie are brothers. Maddie got funded right here and Charles got funded right here too. So both of the brothers got funded today together. got funded together on the same day. So big congrats to Charles and to Maddie. You know, you guys are finally funded off those accounts. So glad to see, glad to hear. And glad I just witnessed that, guys. So you guys are both funded. Next year is going to be a big year for both of you guys. You guys are really picking it up with the trading. You guys are really sticking to K2 and not really going off track like, a lot of other people. So you guys are funded. Maddie got 3 funded accounts. Charles got 1. He's probably gonna get 2 more next year. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a crazy year for you guys. Both of you guys funded. All right, nice, guys. So big congrats to everybody here who got funded. Congrats to everybody who made some profit off those trades. It's all about consistency, guys. If you guys can stay consistent and not go off track, you guys can be perfectly fine. So yeah, great work, everybody. Definitely, yeah. D said congrats, boys. I'm gonna be joining the funded family next month. Definitely, guys. It'll be happening soon. Gallo said connecting multiple accounts in the back office, right? I use social trader tools, Gallo, if that's the one that you want to use. Yeah, B said I tried to close at 700, somehow ended up at 315. It's the slippage probably. B, I mean, depending on your broker, like you could see from my accounts, I had like a bunch of different ones too. So it just depends on where it closed out from. So guys, if we get another sell signal here, this would be another entry, the same one that we were just looking at earlier. We need it to close below this line though. If it closes below the line, we can take it. If it doesn't, then no entry. So we need to close below the line. If it doesn't, then no entry off that. All right, so no entry off that candle there. You can see that price is now back into a range at this point right here. All right, so price is now in another consolidation down here. It was in a bigger consolidation, now a smaller one right here. We're pretty much just waiting for this to come back down further. If it closes below this line here with the sell signal, then it's going to line up with all 3 of these strategies, and it's going to be an entry that we decide to take. So definitely great work right there, guys. Just copy these over real quick. All right, we got another high that's been established right here. This might be a variation entry right here if it closes. So something you guys might be might want to look out for. Variation off that right there. If it closes. Let's see, we'll watch it. I don't know if I'll take it right away. I'll probably just wait and I'll catch it as it swings around. So because it might pull back a bit and then come right back down. Let's see. All right, so I'll put a sell stop right there. And my sell stop just got triggered. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, so my sell stop got triggered. It's right on my TP. It's not closing me out though. There you go, pulled me out. So there's a variation right there, guys. I waited for it to pull back a bit and I put a sell stop right there. It triggered it as it came back down and I closed out TP. So that was a quick variation right there. Again, guys, market's really quick. If you guys want to take these variations, you guys have to understand what we're doing. If you guys aren't familiar with the variation, go back and watch the last mentoring session. So I caught that right there. Full TP off my variation. I'll send you guys the nice. Paul got $80 off that too. So the main strategies that we're looking for on this, guys, are the variations and whenever they line up with 3 here. Those are the main things that we're applying. Nice, Nick, you got 500 bucks off that. Congrats, bro. Yeah, if you guys have any more profits to send over, go ahead and send them over. I will send you guys my profits for that as well. It's actually pretty good Friday today for a lot of us. So let me just copy this over right here. Oh, Tommy FaceTime yesterday, bro. My phone was on on sleep. I just got your notification right now that you FaceTimed me last night. All right, let me see. So there goes my Hugo's Way. Personal. There goes my MFF. Here goes my FTMO. And here goes my main account. Okay, so my main account made its way back up pretty nicely. All my accounts are sitting really nice right now, actually. Let me go over here real quick. Post my personal, post my MFF, post my copier, and then my main account right there. All right, so here are my profits right here, guys. Scrolling up real quick. This is my personal account. I made 45 off that trade, total of 90 for the day. This is my MFF, made 1,090 off that trade. I'm up 2,870 for the day off that account. Here's my copier. I made 1,670 off that trade, a total of 3,763 for the day. And then here's my main account, my actual main FTO. I made 1,290 for a total of 2,863 for the day. And you can see that this is my main account because it has these green lines here indicating that it's triggered my TP. So my main account, these are the green lines here. My copier, there's no green lines because it just copies my trades. Same with my MFF over here, it just copies my trades. So great work right there, guys. If this candle here closes below here with that sell signal, then it's gonna be another entry for these 3 strategies right here. So it looks good so far. We'll see what happens in the next 20 seconds if that closes. Talk to great profits. Another nice profit off that K2 US 30. Variation scalp. All right, guys, so hopefully you guys are having a great Friday so far. To Simba is asking if I offer copy trading. I don't. I'll never offer that, guys. So no copy trading for me. All right, so great profits right there, guys, for everyone, looks like. Hopefully you guys locked in some great profits off that as well. Let's see. All right, Jay locked in, so let's go back over here. There's no entries available on here, so this is okay. We're just gonna be holding off on this anyways. We got a couple new lows that are established right here, so let me just draw these lines here. Got a low right there. All right, so if this closes below here, this is gonna be another entry. I'll take a look at the chat shortly after this candle here is closed. If it closes below, we'll have an entry. If no candle closes below, then no entry off that. I'll just invalidate that low, which is all right. All right, let's see what this closes. All right, so if it closes below here, this is gonna be an entry for a sell. Looks like it's probably gonna close below there. All right. So let me see if mine is entered already. Yeah, I'm already in it. So it's like it's close to TP right now. Profit. See where it goes down to. Oh, it didn't close with the signal. That was so weird. I thought it closed with the signal. I don't know if it looked like that for you guys. So yeah, for whatever reason, it didn't close with that. I swear it closed with the signal. I don't know if it looked like that for you guys, but it looked like it for me. So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'll probably just close out early because it's technically not an entry. Let's see. Yeah, it looked like it closed with the signal and then it just disappeared, right? Oh, well, whatever. I'm gonna move my stop loss in profit. All right, so my stop loss is moved in profit. Let me see if it closed me out already. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. It looked like it closed with the signal. That's why I entered it. But yeah, it's letting it drop a little further. Just watching right here. I'm just gonna close it manually. Fuck it, I'm out. I'm already out that position, guys. So if you guys caught it, I mean, I already hit my TP, so I'm already out. I actually closed that one manually because it was freaky. I swear it closed with the signal and it just disappeared. That's weird. I've never seen that happen before. Market's super volatile right now. But yeah, I locked in my prop. I pulled out of that. It's all good. So yeah, guys. Anyways, I hopped in. I was waiting for it to hit TP, but I didn't want to risk it, so I pulled out actually like a few seconds early. I still made some good profit off it. Let me see. I still made 1,500 off that. It's so weird. But yeah, I don't know. That was trippy. I don't know if it looks like a lot of you guys saw that too, that it did close with the signal. So the main reason I entered it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're good off that. Another win right there. Probably could have made more, but fuck it, I'm not trying to risk it. It's overextended right now, like super overextended. So you guys want to be a bit careful with these trades here. Yeah, let me just post up another one right there. All right, so another entry off that, man. This has been it's been great, guys. It's been super fire. You know, let me take the screenshot of my profits real quick, post them up again. Damn, it's been a great Friday. I wasn't anticipating on trading today. I was actually contemplating not even going live today because I woke up feeling like shit when I was super sick this morning. So I've been drinking my Theraflu right here while I'm on the live with you guys. You know, I might be a little mellow because I'm on medicine right now. But I'm so glad I came online because my profits today were just insane. Like, man, for Friday, that's not bad at all. So let me just take another screenshot of this. All right. So there's my personal, there's my MFF, there's my copier, and there's my main account. All right. So looking at this right here, this is my personal account. I made 128, I made 38 off that trade, so total of 128 for the day. This is my personal, this is my MFF. I logged in 1,390, total of 4,260 for the day. This is my copier. I locked in 1,650, made a total profit of 5,378. And then here's my main account. You can see with the green lines here because I've closed it full TP. It's so weird, right? Because this one I had closed out manually. I guess the spread was super wide, but I made more profit than I normally do right here when they hit full TP. So right here, I locked in 1,550 for a total of 4,378 for the day. So for today, man, that's crazy. Profits are like pretty mad for today. Another W off that. Another W. 31-minute scalp. So yeah, I mean, we did pretty good today, guys. Everybody, I'll look at everyone's profits right now too. You guys can see my phone's blowing up right now. It keeps ringing because everyone's all excited about the profits for today, which I mean, it's great. Glad to see that we're doing this for a day like this. So all right, looks good right there, guys. I mean, we're closing out this year strong, like super strong. All right, guys, there we go. All right, so Nelly over here locked in a total of 6,553, all wins, no losses today. Nice work, bro. Killing it. Looking over here at the premium. Jay over here took the trade as well, locked in a total of 554, total of 2,243 for the day. Great work, Jay. Patricia over here locked in a total of 2,866 for the day. Nice work, Patricia. And then her other account, she locked in 1,270 for the day. Another great job right there, Patricia. Narith over here locked in a total of 3,633. Great work, Narith. Here are my profits right here. You guys already saw what I made. Scrolling down, D over here locked in a total of 1,154. All wins, no losses. Great work right there, D. Killing it. Great work all around. Charlie over here as well, locked in a total of 1,150. Great work, Charlie. Looks like he took the sell there as well with us. Straight to TP. So nice work right there, Charlie. Maddie over here too. This is Maddie's MFF. All wins, no losses, locked in a total of 1,164. Great work, Maddie. Other than that, I think that's it for right now. Everyone's doing great. So congrats to everybody here. There's a Gian over here locked in a total of 1,981. Damn, killing it on his FTMO. Nice work, bro. All wins, no losses. So you guys are killing it today. Jade over here too. So happy belated birthday to Jade. One of our members here. Her birthday was like, I think 2 days ago. Locked in a total of 2,489 for the day. She said accidental buy, but good profit. So she took a buy there on accident. Looks like she might have misclicked it. She had a small loss, but everything else straight win. So great work right there. She took the sell right there that we took as well. Straight profit. Nice work, Jade. Congrats to you and happy belated birthday. Joshua over here as well. All wins, no losses, straight profit. Total of 912 for the day. Great work, Joshua. Casey over here too. Casey said possibly done for the day. High-low strategy be so Casey over here locked in a total of 632 off this account. This is his first FTMO. And then his other FTMO, he locked in 602. So profits are a little different across the accounts, but still great, across the board right there. Other than that, let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, so Maddie right here currently up 506 off this account. And then his other account up 1,164. Nice work, Maddie. Patricia over here. Yeah, we were doing our Patricia's profits 2,866. And her other account 1,270. Nice work, Patricia. I think that's it for now. If you guys have more profits to send over, go ahead and send them over, and then we'll take a look. Maddie, Tommy over here currently up 4,922, basically 5,000 for the day. I'm surprised Tommy's awake. Rav over here locked in a total of 2,759 for the day. Great work, Rav, off both of his accounts. So he made 2,700 off this account and then 2,561 off his other account. So off across both accounts, he's up, well over 5K. Great work, Rav. Randy over here as well too. Randy's currently at 51 off his first trade, 22 off the other trade, 57 off the other trade. So well over 100 for the day. Nice work, Randy. Looks like you're doing this off your personal, so it looks good. Great work, everybody. You guys are all doing amazing. Professor over here too. Professor is currently up 2,000 for the day. Nice work, Professor. Just closed out of his trades. Yeah, 2 trades right there. Total of 2,000 profit for the day. And then we got Al over here. Great work, Al. Currently up about 1,000 for the day as well. All wins, no losses. So you guys are all killing it. Glad to see this. Glad to see everyone doing really well on a Friday. At this point, let's see, it's 7:20 right now. So we'll keep checking if there's any other trades. I mean, if you guys don't have to trade and you guys are happy with your profits for the day, I recommend just taking it, calling it a day. Wrap up this week strong and pick back up next week. I mean, if you guys want to keep trading, feel free, but I would never recommend forcing any trades, especially on a Friday, especially after hitting all those profits already. We'll see how this goes here. This technically is not going to be a variation. I don't know why it looks like that, but they're not necessarily rejecting off the same high right there. So I wouldn't take this as a variation. Other than that, it looks like the market's starting to die down a bit. Yeah, it looks like the market is died down quite a bit over here. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna delete that. It's not even high anymore. So here's a clean chart, guys. As you guys can see, it's playing out exactly how we anticipated, right? We anticipate price to drop pretty heavily, and then it'll probably consolidate a bit from 8 to 9, consolidate again from like 9 to 10. And then from here, reverse back to the upside for a correction with regard to the FOMC later today. Exactly. Maddie said I could possibly catch the reversal all the way back up. It probably could, but not one that I would necessarily risk. Nice, Randy. Randy said I'm done for the day. Hit my goal of 100, 130 actually. Time to go drinking. Randy's trying to go meet up with Rick. Where's Rick at? Is Rick here? Oh, he is here. Nice, Rick. Nick's asking if I set TP before I take the trades. I use the depth of market tool. So when I enter the trade, it automatically sets my TP and stop loss automatically. So when I enter, it just automatically enters with TP stop loss. If you want to use that, Nick, just right click on the chart, go to depth of the market tool, and then a box will come up like this. I don't know if you guys can see this on my screen. You probably can. I can't drag it over. But if you open it, what the heck? Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with MT4. But anyways, if you right click on your chart, you have a depth of market tool right there. And then you can set your TP and stop loss from there. The depth market tool just helps with people getting in and out. Are you on the action? You have to use the actual MT4 program or application, Nick. You can be using the web app and you can be using your phone. So if you're using it on your phone, you won't be able to use it. You need to have it on your actual MT4 application. Yeah, you guys can't see it on my screen because my MT4 is on a different screen. I know you've been away for a bit, Nick. I have 3 screens now. So I have one screen that's dedicated just to MT4. I have another screen that's for the YouTube, and I have another screen here in front of me, which is my trading view. So I can't really show you guys what shows up. You need to download the actual app. Yeah, Nick. So Nick, you're on the web app. You got to download the MT4 app, MetaTrader 4. And then you'll have that tool. Basically what the tool does is it'll let you enter a trade at market, and then you can automatically set your TP stop loss right away. So whenever I enter a trade, my TP stop loss is already placed. So I don't have to worry about nothing once I'm in the trade. So it's super useful. Thanks, Randy, for that. So Randy posted a screenshot right there. It makes a huge difference because you won't close out of your trade too early. And then you also won't waste too much time setting your TP stop loss. It's like pretty much automatic as soon as you enter the trade. That's why you'll see me enter trade and I don't really worry about anything. I just show you guys the profits right after. Yeah, Nick said, notice you're setting it so fast. I was like, how is he doing that? Yeah, everyone here has been using it. It's been super helpful because the problem with a lot of people is they exit trades too early, or they take too long to set their TP stop loss, and then they miss the entire move, right? It hits TP and then it pulls back right away. So the depth of market tool makes a huge difference with, yeah. And the thing is, so Nick says that he always enters and exits manually. That's a problem because, yeah, if you exit too late, price might spike to the upside, right? And you'll just get caught in some drawdown. You'll get closed out later than you were supposed to. With the TP stop loss automatically set, you don't have to worry about that because it just pulls you out automatically. Exactly, like Randy said right here. Market moves too quick for the variance to do it manually. I agree, and that's why I only use it for that specifically, because it literally closes and you have to hop in right away because it drops like within a couple seconds and you're already out in TP. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else right here. Yeah, I don't really see much anymore over here. Charlie said, I tried to download the desktop version from the website, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it happens. You might have to re-download it, Charlie. So I think what you got to do is you got to go into your settings. Because I think you're on a Mac, right, Charlie? If you're on a Mac, you got to go to your settings and you got to enable it under like the security stuff, because it'll say like this is a third-party app, and then you have to allow it so it can go through, and then it should fix it. Because I had that issue before too as well. It's kind of like on the iPhone if you try to install something. I don't know where it is on here. Let me see if I can find it under my system preferences. You go to settings and then I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere on here, or you can just like look it up on Google, like how to install MT4 on Mac, and then it'll show you. But you might just have to re-download. I might have to download it again too, because my DOM is kind of messed up right now. So, and I don't know if they have a new one, but I did have issues with it in the beginning. So if you go to MetaTrader 4, just make sure you're clicking on this one right here, the X. Some people, it's funny, whenever I see people, sometimes they click on this penguin, or no, yeah, you got to click on this X right here. Because what I see sometimes, Charlie, I think you might be clicking on this Apple app right here, right? If you click on this Apple one, it's not going to be the right one. You got to click on this one with the X, because this is for the iPhone, and this to be for the actual Mac. So what I see people sometimes click on is they either click on the penguin. I don't know why people think the penguin is a Mac, but this is Linux, and people don't get it right. Or they click on this Apple one, which is for the iPhone and iPad. So try clicking on this one, Charlie, and see if that works. It should work, but I've had issues with it in the past too, where I had to do it a couple times until it actually worked for me. Let's see. So over here, see, Eric said, is there a tool that can copy trade from TradingView to MT4? There are third-party tools, but not any that I could recommend, Eric. I think the execution times for those are just going to be too slow. So I wouldn't recommend it, because the thing is, you're already like, so if you're using a copier, you're already going through like 3 hoops, right? You're going to be taking the trade on TradingView. It has to transfer it to MT4, and then from MT4 it has to transfer it to your copier. So I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe 1 hoop is fine. Like for us, what we're doing here, we're trading on MT4, and then it still has to go through a hoop to copy the trade over to our copiers. But if you're doing like 2 hoops, it's kind of too slow, right? Because the thing is, you might get caught in trade and you'll get stuck in it, or it won't be able to close you out in time. I also wouldn't want to risk the technical issues that could arise from trading cross-platform from TradingView to MT4. But you can look it up. Just like look up on Google. Like, I mean, just do a Google search. There's options available, but I don't think any of them are any good. Not good enough to where you can scalp on them. Maybe swing trade and stuff like that, because they're not as difficult. But the scalping just happens way too fast. Nick's asking if you should download MT4, MT5. You should download whichever platform you plan on using, Nick. So if you're using MT4 with your broker, because some brokers don't support MT4, and some brokers don't support MT5. So whatever broker you're using, you'd want to download that version of it. I use MT4 though. Yeah, FTMO gives you the option, Nick. When you use FTMO, they ask you whether you want to use MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. So whatever one you chose on there, that's one you should be using. Because FTMO has different options. They have MT4, they have MT5, and they have CTrader. So yeah, I use MT4 too, so it shouldn't make a difference whether you use it or not. I mean, it's been fine for me so far. If they force me over to MT5, then I'll switch over, but MT4 is okay with me for now. All All right, guys, it's 7:31 right now. I don't really see any other entries available right now at all. Let me go back to the 3-minute. So that buy there came up for the 3-minute. However, I wouldn't take it because it's still strong for a sell right now. You can see that the trend meter is red. I mean, if you guys want to risk it and take some sort of speculative trade off that, you guys can. But Deswell, the guy who even created this daily, he doesn't even take it on Fridays. He said that it's too risky on Fridays. So I wouldn't recommend taking it. I mean, if you guys want to take it, you could probably get a head start to like that move to the upside. However, if your stop loss is only 500 pips, you don't really got much space here, right? Because what could happen here is price may go up slightly, but then it might just consolidate. Right, so if it consolidates around this area, you might just get caught in this consolidation. And then if price ranges below here and consolidates, you might get burnt before it actually makes the move to the upside. So, I mean, if you guys want to take it, feel free, go ahead and take it. I personally am not going to take it, and I don't recommend anyone else take it either. But I mean, if you guys want to risk it, you guys are more than welcome. It's just up to your risk parameters. If you guys want to take it with a small lot size and just write it up, you're more than welcome to do that. That's actually what I would recommend. If you guys do decide to take it with a small lot size that you can have a wider stop loss. Because the problem with this is that 500 pips is not that much space. Like it's like less than, it's less than enough for it to breathe. Because it can easily come down further right here and then come right back up. So, I mean, if you guys want to take it, feel free. It's currently active right now. I'm not going to take it. It's not going to count as an official trade because I'm not taking it. I just find it too risky to be going into trend so strong to the downside. But we do expect it to come up eventually. It's just going to be a matter of time until it comes up. So no daily for today either. Today is Friday. I don't know if you took it, Maddie. Looks like it might hit TP. Yeah, it's too risky. I don't want to take any risks today. We already made a lot of profits for the day, and it is Friday, so not necessarily the day for me to take any dumb trades. And there you go, full TP off that. So as you guys can see, the strategy still works fine. It's just risky. So great work to whoever caught it. I didn't catch it, fortunately. That's all good. Nice. Patrick said, happy with my profits for the day. Gonna call it a day. So Patrick locked in a total of 2,436 for the day. Nice work, Patrick. Nick over here as well. Nice. Yeah, no, definitely. Great work amongst everyone here. That's good, guys. So as you can see, price is starting to make its way up. If you guys remember from the beginning, we were anticipating price to make its way up. By today, because the Fed's going to speak at 10. So the thing is, price might go up right here and then just might consolidate for a bit, or it might even go up to opening price right there and then maybe bounce back down. Who knows? The main thing though is that we do expect it to go up at some point, right? So we'll see where it should be on there. So guys, I don't know if like Caleb, if you're in here in the room, Caleb, so you can't find US 30. Guys, just a reminder, like US 30 is going to be named different depending on your broker. It's not going to be the same name for every broker. Generally, it's usually around US 30. It can be Dow 30, it can be DJ 30, it can be US 30. I mean, it could be a lot of things. It's not always going to be the same name though. So anyways, going back to the market over here, I don't really see much going on. Another high here that's being established, looks like. Oh, that was a high-low entry right there. Damn, I didn't even realize that. So there was a high-low entry right there, just broke it. But it's not one that I would have taken because there's no buy signal off it. Yeah, I don't really see any other entries here. Yeah, no. So Maddie, with this right here, whenever there's a variation like this, so say there's a high low right here that's been established, the next candle after it becomes the next high. Because you know how this one it was high right here and this one invalidates it. If this invalidates it, then this becomes a new high off that one right there. Yeah, I know it's kind of confusing. It doesn't the problem with this here is that it doesn't create a new higher high because the problem is it takes 4 candles or 5 candles for it to establish, right? Because the thing with this right here is if it's already been established here, there's not going to be a higher high right next to it. So there's not going to be a higher high right here, and then next to it is going to be like another little label. So something for you guys to remember in case you guys didn't catch on to that. Usually if there's a double wick like this, for example, if it's like right next to it, this is no longer the high becomes the one next to it. Yeah, no problem, Eddie. I know it's kind of confusing, but that's just how the indicator works because it's so you just can't overlap the signals off. There's another high low entry off this. Maybe if it closes above, it's not one that I would take because I would want to buy a signal to come up there to qualify for all these entries right here. However, it could technically be a high low entry. Charles said, what if the candles are spread out more than 5 candles but end up with the same high lows? Is still valid? Whenever it touches it, Charles, it's going to invalidate it. So say, for example, let me see if I can find an example over here. So the high right there. So let me see if there's an example here. Okay, so like you'll see sometimes where we'll have a double bottom, right? Like for example, right here. This is kind of what you're referring to. So there's been 5 candles. It passes right here, but it doesn't touch it right within there. And it touches it right here. You're asking if it invalidates this one? It does. So it validates this one, and then this becomes a new low. You guys kind of get what I'm saying right there? So this one gets invalidated. This becomes a new low. Price breaks below here. This becomes the entry. So whenever it gets invalidated, what happens is it just creates a new low. It creates a new low, and then you have to count 5 candles from that point, and then that'll be the next low for it, or the next high, depending on whatever you're looking at from there. Professor's asking, can you share what your experience has been in previous years when trading around Christmas, first of the year? Price usually becomes bullish towards the end of the year, Professor. Generally, the market wants to close out the year positive. Usually brings morale to investors and other people as well. So like, for example, today's December 17th, right? You can see Goldman Sachs is down like how many points today? It's down like 13 points. So they purposely drop it down so that by the end of the year, it'll be up like 20 points or 100 points or whatever. Oh, Biden's also speaking right now, guys. So be careful.
Evolve your business with 4 times.
Biden is speaking. So let's see what's going on over here. Let's see, Randy said one of the biggest aha moments with Sean has been the realization of stop swinging for the fences and focus on base hits. A la money. No, exactly, 100%, Randy. And that's key, guys. You guys have to, you don't have to hit the home run every single time. You guys got to go for those base hits, just like Randy said. If we're making smaller profits every day, like, for example, if I'm making like, if I'm making like these small profits every day, this is going to add up. I could probably have one trade where I make 128, but if I have these add up and I just don't lose, it adds up pretty heavily. Same with my other accounts here too. I'm making a couple thousand per trade. I could probably make 5,000 in one trade, but you can also lose 5,000. If I'm making 1,000 something per trade and I don't lose, it just adds up. Yeah, man, Biden is speaking right now. So I'm done trading for the day, guys. I don't know what the hell Biden's doing. I know he's doing his keynote speech, but this guy, man, yeah, I'm definitely out because this dude's gonna say something and it's gonna affect the market.
Delaware State. And to my family and friends,
One
the
way or the
class
other.
of 21, I know the pride you feel for this day as well. Graduates, you already did this because Jim did it, but I always do it. And Jim,
Why is he even speaking commencement? Oh, I forgot. Fall commencement. And people are graduating so late. I don't remember people graduating in December. Fall commencement. I don't know. I haven't been in college for like, or even law school in a long time. So maybe I'm wrong. Actually, yeah, this is right. I remember like if you like were in the fall or December, you'd graduate in December, but I graduate like normally. So yeah, Biden speaking, guys, I'm done trading for the day. If you guys want to trade, go ahead and trade, but I do recommend you guys just sit out the market. Biden's going to probably cause price to go all over the place. Because the thing is, I could already tell what he's going to say. He's probably going to comment on like student loans and the economy and the government, COVID and whatnot. And it's just going to mess up the market. So I'm not going to mess with this at all. So if you guys want to trade, you guys can feel free. But I'll answer questions right now if you guys have any questions, and then we'll log off and we'll just wrap it up for the week. So let me scroll up real quick. I'm just reading the messages right now. Yeah, Patricia said, I'm all out with Biden speaking now. Great trading week all, and it's Friday. Great. Definitely, guys. Maddie said he's too old to be up there. Yeah, definitely. Professor said, I was wondering if I should hold off on purchasing a new challenge until a couple of weeks into the year, or if I should just go on and purchase a challenge now. I was concerned that with the end of the year, trading would not be as good as time to trade, but it sounds like you will be trading still. Yeah, Professor. So, you know, it's going to be a personal preference whether you want to start your challenge or not. I want to be trading regardless. Doesn't matter if it's a holiday or anything. I'm still going to be trading every single day with you guys here. So, I mean, it's really up to you. If you feel comfortable, then do it. If not, then just wait. But just like B said here, if you sign up with FTMO within like before the end of the year, they have a 10% discount. Plus, they give you 10 extra days to trade your account, which is like an extra week. So, I mean, I personally would do it because I'm comfortable with it, but it's really up to you know, it's really up to you. Like just like you know what Patricia said here too as well. She said purchase FTMO has a discount and has the extra days, so you can purchase it now and still use it later. But you know, it's really gonna be up to preference. Things aren't gonna change here at K2. I'm still gonna be trading every day. It doesn't make a difference for me because the difference with the market with US 30 is that volatility should still be there because we're only trading from market open until about 8, right? So we're trading when the volatility is the highest. If you're trading something like Forex, then volatility is definitely going to die down across the board. But for US 30, you know, the market is definitely going to be moving to some extent. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop your questions in the chat. Otherwise, I think I'm done trading for the day. Biden's going to be speaking for like maybe the next 20 minutes to an hour. Not something that I want to trade during. You can already see the way he's talking right now.
all the black lawyers in America, 70% of all the black doctors and dentists in America.
Biden's just going to rile up the group talking about everything and how he's going to reduce or forgive loans and then take it all back, right? I was kind of bummed because Biden said he was going to reduce loans. All my law school loans, I still got to pay for them. So, I mean, yeah, just like what Maddie said, he's all cap, right? Because that's what he said. Like when he ran for president, he was like, "Oh, I'm going to forgive loans, or I'm going to reduce them to like 50%." This didn't do any of that stuff. Pretty much all the stuff he said he was going to do, didn't. None of it actually came to fruition, which kind of sucks because a lot of people who voted for him are now feeling kind of like, you know, opposite. So, yeah, guys, I'm not going to trade, you know, I'm not going to get political with you guys at all. You know, personally, I used to be a Democrat for a while. I mean, I still am. I'm libertarian now, but I'm right down the middle. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you guys feel about Biden. I don't know. I'm not going to say how I feel about him. I'm going to say whatever about him, but I'm definitely not going to trade while he's speaking. So guys, other than that, I think that's it for the day. If you guys have questions, feel free to email me or message me or whatever you guys need to do to get across to me. And I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. I'm going to try to get a little more rest. Actually, I gotta go get a haircut today. Yeah. I don't know if you're working today, Maddie. I gotta go get a haircut from Jaime. I don't know if he's here today. He's not, but yeah, I'm gonna go get a haircut right now. Appointment's like in about 30 minutes. I gotta head over there. But yeah, guys, have a great rest of your day. If you guys have to trade, I do recommend being careful, use proper risk, use proper risk, lot sizing at all times. And always remember to move your stop loss and profit. Have a great weekend. Be safe. We'll be back here on Monday. Man, Maddie said the high low just hit. It did. I totally missed it too. This one right here. Damn, literally as soon as I was logging off, this high low came up and it hit TP. That's crazy, right? And it lined up with all of the strategies here. So this high here was broken right here. Plus we had a buy signal, plus trend meter is green. All these strategies lined up. So this would have been a perfect entry there for a buy. But whatever, it is what it is. We missed the trade, but I'm definitely not going to trade off that. Yeah, me and Tommy are heading up to SD tomorrow. So it's gonna be some fun. So we'll have a fun weekend. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe, and I'll catch you guys back here on Monday